What is up, and welcome back. Got another Roathe boss farming guide for you. In my last video, I had a couple of people ask for some builds on Warframes and weapons, so I figured I'd do a quick video kind of going over what I've got and what would work really well. So, I would highly recommend just running a Mesa or a Jade if you have those frames. You could probably get away with doing a Hildren as well. But those are probably going to be your best options. You just want to deal out as much damage to him as possible, and also have a way to just kind of tank some of his attacks. So what I've got going on my
If I
Mesa
may
setup
say,
is
operator,
this.
your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
You can go ahead and copy that build if you want. It's not by any means fully maxed and endgame. I mean, there's definitely a lot of expensive stuff on here. But if you don't have, some of the primed things or the umbral things, just go ahead and swap them out for the regular stuff. Arcanes are helpful, but they're not like super needed. I mean, I'm running velocity still here. I'm trying to upgrade to hot shot, but I still need to work on that one. Got a little bit to go for that. That's the Mesa build, and then her regulators. I'm just running this. This has been working so well. The reason I'm going with corrosive here is because I've got, let's go back to Mesa. I've got these two green shards. I'm actually probably going to be swapping those out though. But if you don't have any shards or anything like that, you could probably just run a standard like build with heat radiation, maybe a little bit of magnetic to take care of his shields, or you could do a heat and viral build like this. Any of those builds should work. As for a Jade build, I would definitely go with this. Something along these lines here. Also, you could swap that out for Hotshot. Like I said before, don't have a fully maxed Hotshot yet. But this is the kind of setup that I would run on Jade. And then this is what I would use as your glory build. And this would do pretty dang good at melting him. You could also run Titania. Here's the build for Titania. Looks something like this. Got your Razor Ring Blitz, Precision Intensity, Aviator. And then I have subsumed onto her Energized Munitions, so I can just pop that and just keep firing. Once again, not necessary. You don't need it. You can probably get away with what you've got. It's just quality of life. Helps out a little bit. For her Pixia Prime, I'm running a heat slash viral build. And as you can see, I don't have anything in a secondary arcane. But you could throw something in there if you wanted. Just standard heat slash viral build on here. Get the job done. I would highly recommend bringing one of those frames, but if you don't have something that can just deal out damage with abilities and you need to use guns, grab a Revenant or a Rhino. My Revenant setup, I actually have subsumed onto him Roar, but this is the build that I'm running for Revenant. And really, you can just pop your freaking Mesmer skin and you're not going to have any problems at all. The hardest thing is just going to be killing him with regular standard weapons, not Warframe abilities. So let's get into the weapons real quick. Definitely would recommend bringing the Dual Toxocyst. If you're not using Warframe abilities, this is going to be a pretty good weapon just to melt him, especially in Still Path. This is what I've got running right now. A slash cold build. and it's actually been doing really well. I mean, you could also bring something like, oh, you could do the Lex, the Latron. Well, the Latron's a primary, but the Lex, the laetum, the Sicarus, the Gamma Core. I was running the Gamma Core as well in some of my testing, and this was doing all right. It would really melt through his shields quick, and then I just have to get it charged up for the Incarnin, and then just pound him with the Incarnin as much as I could. Took down the shields super quick, though. Sicarus was alright, did pretty good. Like I said, you could probably use the laetum, that's pretty good. The Lex, Sicarus. Look at a laetum build. This is what I was running on my laetum. Just a standard viral heat slash. And we'll just show you the Sicarus too while we're at it. There it is. Really didn't change too much of what I already had here. I didn't really experiment with different status types and stuff, so this is just a slash and blast. Usually you get that Incarnate up, you're doing alright. These aren't really melting him as fast as like Mesa and Jade are going to, but if you don't have those options, these should get the job done. As for a primary option, I think one of the best ones you can do the laetum, you can do the phenmor. I think really those secondaries are probably way better, but the phenmor is probably going to be one of your best primary options. This is what I was running there. Once again, a viral slash heat. I think I read that he was weak to radiation and cold. I kind of experimented with it a little bit, but at the end of the day, I mean, I was able to get the job done with this and just brute force my way through it. So let me jump in and show you. You've already seen in my first video, if you watched that one, how Mesa handled him. I'll jump in with Jade and show you how well Jade can take care of this with that build setup. Once again, this is on still path. If you're doing this on normal, should be a lot easier.
You should be quite glad that you are doing this in a dream state and not, in fact, in real life.
Alright, so we'll just run down here and start this thing. Make sure you got your energy up. Gonna use our 4, do Deathbringer. Watch out for his little minions. If you don't kill him fast enough, I think it's that Galphazar will freaking bind you, and you'll just be super, super slow.
I know what whispers in your skull, Leon. Fire silences them all.
Okay.
Only the light of Lua can prevail against such hellfire.
You just fly around. Just keep throwing your bolts at him. Just like that.
Aim a little higher. To the left.
Super easy to solo him with a Mesa or a Jade. A little bit harder if you're using something like Hildren. It's possible, but you might have to jump down, recharge your shields a couple times. And if you're just trying to use weapons to do it, definitely bring somebody that's tanky, like Revenant or Rhino. We'll go ahead and do a run with Mesa, the build that we just showed you. Can't really go wrong. She's my main for sure. That's my girl. You can just about beat anything in this game, no problem.
Come, laugh at the coward Roathe. Why not?
Roathe, Roth, tomato, potato, you know. Whatever. honestly probably don't even need to get our energy up all that high, but might as well do it anyways.
Demands
Brimstone!
pray me away, Marie. Just try.
Soul, bless this willing sacrifice.
So there's done with Mesa. Super quick. Easy peasy. Okay, guys, and here's a run where we're not using Warframe abilities to kill him.
From lurking in that crypt all day.
We're going to use just weapons to straight up deal our damage and just kind of tank all of his hits. So this is the build with Revenant that I was telling you about. And I've got the Dual Toxocyst and the phenmor. Probably not even going to use the phenmor. You know what? I will use the phenmor just to kind of show you. Watch out for his spawns. His summons are super annoying.
Is this what you came for?
Okay. So got Dual Toxocyst charged up. Got the phenmor charged up. Let's see what it looks like when we use the phenmor. Keep that Mesmer Skin up so you don't get wasted. We're not even using Roar right now. Not exactly as fast as some of the other stuff we were doing with the Warframe abilities like Mesa and Jade. Okay, let's go Dual Toxocyst.
I know what whispers in your skull, Leon. Fire silences them all.
My side! Quickly!
There you go. Dual Toxocyst. I would definitely recommend grabbing that one if you can. That should get the job done without much problem. Alright, well, there it is, guys. You asked. Hopefully that helped. Definitely bring a Mesa. Bring a Jade if you have access to them. Use those builds. It's going to be a cakewalk. Super easy. If you don't have access to that, definitely grab yourself a Revenant, a Rhino, something that can just tank a lot of damage, and bring along a Dual Toxocyst, the Soinoid Gambacore. Probably get away with the Sicarus, the Lex, the latron, the laetum, or the phenmor. It's definitely going to take you a little bit longer if you're going to go that route, but it can be done, as you saw. So I hope that helped you out. If you have any more questions or want to see any other videos, please let me know down in the comments below. Go ahead and leave me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.